Welcome back to Pocket Change, where small thoughts create big change. Think about it. Have you ever noticed that every great dream seems to attract doubt? The moment you decide to do something bigger with your life, questions start coming. Are you sure that's going to work? Do you really think you can do that? What makes you different? And if we are honest, sometimes those voices don't just come from strangers. Sometimes they come from friends, family, co-workers, even the people who say they love us. At first it hurts because we naturally want support. We want people to believe in us. We want others to see what we see. But here's something worth thinking about. What if the people who doubt you aren't standing in the way of your success? What if they're actually helping create it? Pressure has a purpose. A diamond is formed under pressure. Muscles grow through resistance. Faith grows through testing. And character grows through adversity. Without resistance, there is no strength. Without challenges, there is no growth. Without obstacles, there is no story. The people who doubt you force you to answer an important question. How badly do I want this? Because when everyone is cheering, it's easy to stay motivated. But when nobody believes in you, when the likes aren't coming, when the money isn't coming, when the results aren't showing up, when people are laughing instead of clapping, that's when you find out whether you are committed or merely interested. Most people quit because they spend too much time trying to convince others. They explain their dream, defend their vision, argue for their potential. But successful people learn something different. They stop talking and they start building, because results are the loudest response you will ever give. The truth is, people can only see from their level of understanding. Many people aren't doubting you because you are incapable. They're doubting you because they have never seen anyone do what you are trying to do. They are measuring your future using their past. They are measuring your possibilities using their limitations. They're projecting their fears onto your vision. And if you are not careful, you will start believing them. But remember this, God didn't give them the vision. He gave it to you. Not everyone is supposed to understand your calling. Not everyone is supposed to agree with your path. Not everyone is supposed to see the masterpiece while it's still being painted. Think about every successful person you've ever admired. At some point, somebody doubted them. Somebody laughed. Somebody criticized. Somebody said it couldn't be done. Yet, they kept showing up. They kept working. They kept believing. And eventually, the results became impossible to ignore. The funny thing about life is that nobody celebrates the seed while it's buried underground. Nobody stands around cheering for roots. People only notice the tree after it breaks through the surface. But the growth was happening long before anyone could see it. Maybe that's where you are right now. Maybe you are in a season where nobody sees the work. Nobody sees the sacrifices. Nobody sees the prayers. Nobody sees the discipline. Nobody sees the late nights. Nobody sees the tears. But growth is still happening. Progress is still happening. Purpose is still unfolding. So don't let other people's doubt become your doubt. Use it as fuel. Use it as motivation. Use it as a reminder that extraordinary goals often look impossible to ordinary thinking. And one day, if you keep going, the same people who questioned you may ask how you did it, not because you convinced them, but because your results did. And when that day comes, you will realize something powerful. The doubt was never your obstacle. It was your training ground. Think about it. Till next time, keep collecting the little thoughts that create big change. Bye-bye.